So, is Spyro still judging us?
Yes, he is. He's still judging us. Hey everyone, welcome back
Lovely.
to Spyro 3 Reignited. Today we're going to cover basically the Sergeant Byrd stuff.
Also, I just realized, but little continuity error. Spyro was judging people who team kill in games, not us. I didn't say anything super sus this time.
Well, he was still judging you. He was still judging you, Edgy.
I'm pretty sure there's plenty of stuff to judge me for. probably the way how I look at other dragons.
And the fact that you cheer that you want Hunter to sit on you.
I'm pretty sure he would encourage that. I mean, Spyro seems like the kind of character to only judge really severe acts.
Sure.
My good friend Spyro.
Hi, Moneybags.
Naughty bird letting off rockets.
So how much is ransom for this one?
I believe Sergeant Byrd is 1,000.
Provided you pay his outstanding
1,000?
700.
Oh dear, Spyro.
700.
Really should pay
Wow,
Yeah.
so that's what? Deflation?
No, Sheila was 300. Sheila was 300.
No. Deflation is the opposite of inflation. So where expensive stuff becomes cheaper.
True.
That is, it's a far better thing you do today.
A part of me kind of wants though. A part of me kind of wishes though there was the possibility to haggle with money bags.
Does
I
he
feel
look
like
like
that
the
should
type
be-
of man who would haggle?
No, but that's why I feel like it would be appropriate.
Awaiting orders, sir.
I think...
Hey, Tom Kenny's talking to himself.
Hey, what are those things?
These are the latest military
Insert Persona 4. I'll face myself.
So why didn't you use them to escape?
Because yes, Tom Ken in both the original and the remake version, Tom Kenny voices both Spyro and Sergeant Byrd. Also, and there's Moneybags eating shit again.
I thought dragons had all been dead for 1,000 years.
That's
ago.
disgusting.
Well, the rumors of our extinction were slightly exaggerated. We just wanted a little peace and quiet.
Well, if it's peace and quiet you want, you should stay clear of my homeworld for a bit.
And yes, his name is James. Yes, this cutscene is called Byrd. James Byrd. So it's a Bond reference.
I will say though, I'm not really hearing the Tom Kenny in his voice.
It's more the manliness type voice he does for like the hydrodynamic design voice that when he does about the
Sorcery.
episode when SpongeBob and Sandy were competing against each other.
Yeah.
That's the type of
No,
voice Tom's using for Sergeant Byrd.
And to be fair, when I say I didn't hear Tom Kenny, I should probably take a close look into all the characters that Tom Kenny is actually voicing, because the one thing I can try to look for is a SpongeBob-like voice, but obviously SpongeBob, Tom Kenny is more than just SpongeBob, and voice actors can really be diverse in the way how they the role they perform.
Yeah. And yeah, basically your main mission for this is rescuing hummingbirds.
Alright.
I really kind of want to know how in the hell the hummingbirds found a penguin and taught him to fly. I really kind of do.
But don't you know it? Penguins are able to fly.
No, they're not.
They just don't want us to know.
Yeah, but yeah, it's really weird.
I mean, there's no evidence that penguins cannot fly.
True.
Just because we never see it.
True. Also, in this area, the enemies kind of don't really pose much of a threat because 90% of them are literally just you have to be in a specific range for them to attack you.
It also helps that you're kind of a long range. Character.
That's what I mean. It's really weird. Really weird.
But then they throw fucking potted plants at you.
Yeah. But you can take them out from a much further distance.
Yeah. Do you have the possibility for free aim?
Do you mean like aiming down the sights and that stuff?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, you do have first person view.
Those horns are clipping through the egg. I just noticed.
I didn't notice that.
Wow, I can't believe that Activision is selling this for $40. Unbelievable. That shit makes the game unplayable. Okay, so the game just...
Yeah, see? It has first-person view for both the shots and for basically carrying things, which only one stage does. Only one stage does this.
how do you go up and down?
It's button control. Jump is ascend. Just not pressing it is descend.
All right. Like, what's this weight kind of thing?
They're weights. They just open up
So
the way to advance.
Oh, I thought it was like a weapon.
Yeah, that's what. I was pointing out, doing that to show off how
you-
weird it is.
Can you use it as a weapon?
No, considering I would have killed the enemies. No.
Well, it could be that you missed.
True.
I mean, it is kind of weird though. If they programmed in a way for you to aim where it's where you're dropping it, and then there's no way to actually hit an enemy with it, that would be kind of weird.
It's
right?
for the bombs that are in this level, which oddly, this is the only level that actually has him using bombs, dropping bombs from his feet.
All right.
Yeah, for some strange reason, every character has an ability that is outright ignored in basically most of their levels. Sheila is the one that actively can use all of her abilities.
Wait, what's the ability that Sparks has that is really utilized?
Sparks doesn't count. I'm not counting. I'm mostly talking about basically the ones you save for money bags. I'm talking about the ones you save for money bags.
All right.
Yeah,
so like the one you actually spend money on.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's really weird that they give them an extra ability, like... Shimmy. In the case
That's
of...
an interesting ability.
Shut up. In the case of Sergeant Byrd, it's lifting stuff by his feet and being able to drop it. It is used in the Tiki Lodge revisit for Sergeant Byrd, but not bombs. In fact, Sergeant Byrd actually has the least amount of uses. Wait, no, he has the same amount of. Yeah, no, he has the least amount of uses. Only 3.
All right. Okay. How is Ryan Lee a single name? That should be 2 names. You can be either Ryan, you can be either Lee, or you can be Ryan Lee, but you cannot be Ryan Lee.
And now it's time to basically go and A, bomb these moles. B, bomb the gem containers.
Right, so you're just gonna bomb that mall like it's an orphanage.
Yep. Oh, so goddammit, Edgy, don't. Why?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you have to go back to the last area to whenever you run out of bombs. But yeah, like I said, Sergeant Byrd only has 3 segments. There's the one in Molten Lodge, the Tiki Lodge area. There's one in Enchanted Towers, and then there's one in the next world. And then that's it.
All right.
Like he does, like everyone else gets, actually except for Bentley too, gets at least 2. Sheila and Agent 9 get 2 adventures in the world that they're in.
Wait, hang on. Who?
Bentley. He is the 3rd animal friend.
They named someone after a fucking car company.
Oh, shut up.
A genuine question, by the way. What's up with these names?
They picked them.
Did the budget run out?
I don't know.
Wouldn't be surprised to be honest. Like the budget had to be coming from somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really weird that only 2 of the. Wait, no. Agent 9 also has two in. Actually. Yeah, no. Sheila is the only one that has 4. Sheila's the only one that has 4. The others have 3. 3 adventures each. So it's really weird. Granted, each of them do get a total of 4 eggs.
I think
But
Spark picked that one up.
I don't know. But still, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
And I love how you're not questioning the fact that why he's bombing innocent moles.
Who says they're innocent?
True.
I don't judge.
True.
Besides, they're moles. They're probably an infestation anyway.
Honestly, yeah. They kind of are.
Or I don't know, like I do remember this part from G-Force where the mole was basically going like, have you ever tried googling mole and the first thing you see is it's not pics or anything but how to exterminate them. That was the first time in probably 10 years that I actually thought of that movie.
I've never seen that movie.
I liked it as a kid. I'm scared to go back to it now. One thing that I do vaguely remember from it is that was the first movie I had on Blu-ray as a kid, and I don't think the Blu-ray itself, but the DVD, because it came with a DVD as well. One of the bonus features was an explanation video on the benefits of Blu-rays, featuring Cole and Dylan Sprouse.
Weren't they in that movie?
No.
Okay.
Not to my knowledge, anyway.
Okay.
And the actors for their mother in Zack and Cody also arrived in it, so they were definitely going with the angle of, hi, we are Zack and Cody.
Yeah, I'm not surprised for that.
That is something that I do want to return back to one of these days.
Yeah,
I watched that show a lot as a kid.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad show. I don't like the spin-off it got, because, oh gee, now let's put him on a boat.
Well, I mean, I guess they want to go further with it, but the hotel portion of it kind of ran its course. Though I will say, I do feel like the Sweet Life on Deck was a bit too much. If they kept it at the regular one and did the whole, by the way, we're on a boat now thing for like 1 or 2 episodes, that would have been fine. But instead of 1 or 2 episodes, it turned into 3 seasons of a show that, while I liked it as a kid, looking back to it was probably pretty mediocre.
Yeah, because it's like it took out, I want to say, at least half the cast too. Like, I think the only ones that were that basically moved from the original series to On Deck were the idiot Harris, the manager who becomes the hotel manager who now becomes the captain, and I think that's it. Because I don't think they have the snarky girl that one of the brothers has a crush on. They didn't have the mom. They didn't have the wacky uncle-esque inventor guy, and they didn't have Esteban.
No, but their mother came back for one episode.
Oh yeah,
the girl that Zach had a crush on, Maddie, came back in a single episode. Their father came back in an episode.
I forgot that they showed off their.
Arwen came up in his own episode, and Esteban Julio Ricardo, but also came in it. Like pretty much every character that was someone in
only came back for one specific episode.
Yeah, they only came back for one.
I
episode.
also forgot that they showed off their dad on deck. I forgot about that.
Yeah, but once again, I think it actually was 2 episodes. He was probably in the last episode, the one where they graduated, but I haven't seen that because, TV.
Yeah.
And if there's one thing that TV really doesn't like, it's a chronological order. And
now it's time for the backtracking segment of this episode. Now that we have Sergeant Byrd.
Basically, the recurring squad is Zach returned, Cody returned, Mosby returned, and London returned.
Yeah,
and that's about it.
Yeah. Then they added a bunch of new characters.
Well, I don't mind the new characters. It's just like I kind of feel like their gimmick is. I kind of feel like their gimmick is kind of overdone.
Yeah, but they also had a few characters in the reoccurring characters in the original series, such as schoolmates for the kids. And I don't think
like 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, and I don't think any of them. I don't think the 2 main friends that they had from school returned on deck.
Hey, you. Guess what?
What, they did?
They returned.
Oh, okay.
For 1 episode.
Yeah, they didn't make them part of the main cast for that. It's weird.
Yeah. Well, again, the reason why Zach and Cody got on the boat was because their mother was able to afford it with her employee discount. The reason why London was put on the boat was because
she needs schooling.
Was because her dad didn't want her to fly to Paris and miss her afternoon class. To which I say, why the fuck would you go to Paris of all places?
And yes, those vultures do respawn automatically. They are unkillable, which is why they do not drop gems.
Alright. But yeah, it's just one thing that I find kind of weird. I'm not saying that the show is bad, but I'm also not saying that if I were to watch it today, I would enjoy it.
Yeah.
At least not as much as the original show. Because let's be real, even for Prindle alone, it's hard to top something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird that they don't bring the two friends from school back. About as weird as Lab Rats having the woman who voices Naruto in English as part of its main cast.
Yeah, I keep forgetting Lab Rats was a.
It actually was not bad. It actually was not bad. I honestly think it gets a lot more interesting once they actually start focusing on crime stopping and not we're trying to stay in school, and so the teacher that's played by Naruto's English voice actress is a Mr. Crocker type character trying to figure out why they're freaky.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I never got into Lab Rats because it was a show that premiered on oh hi Ryan, because it was a show that premiered on Disney XD, and while Disney XD and Disney Channel kind of blended in together at one point, I do feel like the shows that premiered on Disney Channel were better than the ones that premiered on Disney XD.
Yeah.
But that's also because Disney XD kind of tended to go for a more boyish audience, I'd say.
That's what it was for. That's what it was for. I mean, that's why
Yeah,
it also had Naruto Shippuden for, like, I want to say the Kazekage Rescues arc.
Yeah, but I don't like most of the Disney shows that were trying to attract boys. Like it's not even a like I have a more feminine touch as a kid kind of thing. No, it's just
hold
I've
on.
always felt like
Oh. Hold on.
I'm ready to put... It's good to be back in action.
Another glitch. Hang on. Okay, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, but I felt like the shows that gave off a boyish vibe. I kind of felt like they were made cheaply and didn't have
Yeah.
as much effort put in it.
Yeah. Like I said, Lab Rats only got interesting once they actively started focusing on crime fighting. And hell, even because I mean there was a big villain thing. The main kid ends up getting a few bionics himself. And so
Hang on, they made a sequel of this?
more seasons. It's more seasons. That's what I'm talking about. It's basically the follow-up season. It's not really a
Oh,
spin-off. It's more akin to Naruto Shippuden than to Sweet Life of Zack and Code Sweet Life on Deck.
Right.
It's just
Yeah,
basically
because
oh hey, now we're changing the tone of the show.
well, I wouldn't say it's changing the tone of the show. I would rather say it's just
It
making
goes
another
from
show. Because I looked up Lab Rats on Disney Plus, and there's Lab Rats and there's Lab Rats Elite Force.
Elite Force is what I'm talking about.
4 seasons.
Yeah. Listen,
And one season for Elite Force.
Elite Force is basically. Actually, I don't remember. I'm actually gonna look this up myself because now you got me curious. Yeah, and I'm dead serious. The woman who played the teacher is the woman it voices Naruto in English. It's kind of fucking weird. It's really weird.
Yeah. Also, I'm just gonna quickly. I forgot they made a fucking movie out of it. The Sweet Life. I'm pretty sure this came out after On Deck, but
Yeah.
Jesus, these promo pictures are looking weird as fuck. I also forgot how the one girl who played Bailey in On Deck got her own show.
Never mind. Elite Force. Never mind. Elite Force was something else. My bad.
But I still cannot watch Cory in the House. Thanks,
Cory in the House
Disney.
is. I'll be straight honest. Cory in the House does not deserve the meme status it does. It deserves. It doesn't.
Nah, man, it's fucking. It's I don't know. It's been a long time since I watched it. And
It's
apparently,
just-
I can't.
Yeah, it's like I don't understand why they made a spin-off about a girl with psychic powers that gets into shenanigans and focus it on her brother and for some reason their dad moving to the White House without either the mom or the sister.
Well, it seems like an interesting perspective, but I'm gonna be honest, and this might even come across as a bit offensive, but I kind of feel like the reason why Cory in the House is getting memed as much as it does, it's because look, it's a black guy in the White House.
Yeah, probably true. We
because
don't mean that in
the
a bad
memes-
way. We do not mean that in a bad way. I'll be straight up say that. It's like we do not mean that in a bad way. It's mostly just things. We're saying it mostly because weird things get meme status.
Yeah, actually, remind me of something. When did people start memeing Cory in the House?
I think when the DS game came out, I have no idea.
No, people were memeing the DS game when the memes came, but
I have no idea. I have no idea, to be straight honest.
If I'm not mistaken, people started making memes of Cory in the House after Trump got elected.
No, I'm gonna look that up.
Like it had to be after Obama.
Those started.
Like, what was the end of Obama's reign as president? The reason why people started memeing Cory in the House?
Hold on. Oh yeah, okay. The game and the show itself soon skyrocketed in popularity outside the board when /v/ rated the site GameFAQs FAQs. I say it GameFAQs. I do apologize for if people hear me say the American term for cigarette in British. I do apologize. I do not mean to say that. That's just how I see it.
They haven't called it that in like 10, 15 years.
Okay, what it used to be called. I do apologize. I'm not trying. If you hear that, I'm not trying to say.
That's.
Yeah, my point. Anyway, back to the
was
point.
A British term for cigarette.
Yeah, no. Back to the point. To make the
Why is he doing a Fortnite dance?
God damn it, Edgy. To make the Cory in the House most wanted FAQ on the site in late December 2013. Though the game itself was generally overlooked by gaming critics, its Metacritic page displays nothing more than 2 negative reviews from IGN and the Game Boys. Users of /v/ and Reddit soon took to the Metacritic page to give the game a high user score, resulting in a 9.4 score, indicating universal acclaim, based on over 200 positive reviews. Basically, ironic appreciation for the game dates back to 2007 video called "Top 27 Anime Boobs," featuring an edited version of the theme song synced to Crashman's theme from Mega Man 2. Following similar clip with Sonic 2's Hilltop Zone music and the theme from Disney from Phil the Future.
Thank you for
so in other words,
that Phil the Future existed too.
Phil the Future was actually a pretty decent show.
Oh yeah, I remember liking it as a kid. I don't remember watching it as a kid because Disney Channel kind of was quick to pull the plug on it.
Yeah, which kind of sucks because, like I said, it was pretty decent. I am glad that I think they gave it at least an ending though.
Let me check something.
Because I think that they do have Phil and the best friend girl do hook up when he meets her again in the future.
They don't have Phil of the Future on Disney Plus.
That's weird.
Or am I spelling it wrong? Is it PHIL?
PHILOFTHEFUT.
I know how to spell Phil of the Future. Yeah, it's not there.
That's really weird.
If I look up Phil of the Future, I get Phineas and Ferb, Marvel Future Adventures, The Simpsons, Star Wars: The Mandalorian, Family Guy, and for whatever reason, Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, Disney had some really decent live action shows. I respect Disney and Nickelodeon branching out to live action way more than Cartoon Network did.
Well, with Cartoon Network, it's kind of in the name.
Yeah, true. But still, it's like the Disney and Nickelodeon ones, sans Dan Schneider and all that stuff, basically were pretty good. They were actually absolutely really decent.
But I will say that stuff like Drake and Josh, iCarly, and Victorious were definitely an exception because traditionally it's always been Nickelodeon has the better cartoons and Disney Channel has the better sitcoms. That's kind of how I always viewed it. because when Nickelodeon had SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy Neutron, to name a few, Disney only really had Phineas and Ferb, in my opinion. I know
numerous
that a lot
Mickey
of
Mouse
people,
cartoons, numerous Mickey Mouse cartoons that showed off.
Yeah, but I do know that a lot of people are really fond of Gravity Falls, but I never really got into that.
It's a really good show.
I never really got into it.
know.
I'll just repeat that.
I know. I'm just stating. It's like you can. I'm not gonna state. Oh, hey, give it another try. No, if you don't like it, you don't like it.
Yeah. Well, like, it's not that I didn't like it. It's just that I never got into it.
Yeah. Sure.
And I have some vague memories of American Dragon Jake Long, but that was so long ago. I barely remember anything about it.
Have you ever heard the story about one of the creators for American Dragon, Jake Long, being asked about porn of their characters?
No.
At a furry convention, one of the creators, I don't remember who, I did not get a name, was asked, "How do you feel about seeing characters you created in porn?" And the writer goes, "When we first pitched this, Disney showed us some Kim Possible porn and told us this is what's going to happen to your characters."
I do remember hearing that, but I didn't know it was for I didn't know it was for American Dragon. but like Kim Possible, okay, that's another one that goes on my list of good stuff, but I cannot go back to it.
Why not?
I don't know. It's just.
I was like, hell, Draken and Shigo.
I think back to it, and the only thing I really remember from it is
Naked Morat.
No, it's a ringtone. You know
Yeah, no. Kim Possible was a really good show.
I kind of consider making that my notification tone, but I feel like a lot of people would glare at me. Plus, if I'm going to do that, I might as well make the Totally Spies notification tone set it up for that as well.
Oh God, don't get started on Totally Spies.
We're gonna get started. We're gonna get started on Totally Spies. The only thing you need to know is that basically every fetish
Halloween Town is overrated.